welcome back to the channel. Today, before I get started, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you like the stuff I create, and share with a friend if you believe they can benefit from the information. Today, it's going to be about how acting as if it can be dangerous. Now, in this I'm going to just relay two stories you may or may not be aware of. More recently anyway, when Michael B. Jordan played Killmonger in Black Panther, he did what they call method acting, and that is basically you do not break role, the role of your character, even when you stop filming. So for many months he was Killmonger on and off the camera. Now, this made him really good in the role. This method acting is extremely effective. However, it has a big side effect. See, when you method act, you literally act as if. You act as if it's completely, utterly true, and you do it for an extended period of time. Not just like when the scene is on and you're being Killmonger, and then they say cut and you're back to Michael. No, you continue on even after they say cut. And you're still Killmonger. You're still whoever you role you're putting in. And this consistency is a tool of the brain which isn't really talked about all that much in the mainstream. You see, when you act as if, you're programming your mind to be it. See, the mind doesn't know the difference between acting as if and the real deal. All it knows is that this is what we are at this moment, and when you do something long enough, this is what we are right now and going forward. That's how it works. So in the case of Killmonger, he did an amazing role. He was very believable, and when he went back to his life after the movie, he had reported that he had found it extremely difficult to be around people again. He couldn't just go back to his old life. He actually ended up having to seek therapy for the issue of method acting, because he had gone so deep for so long in the role that he became Killmonger, or was well on his way to being a very real Killmonger. And this is not the first time this has happened. You see, Heath Ledger, when he played the Joker in Batman Returns, I think it is, or the Dark Knight, Dark Knight, that's it. I've been around crazy people before, and he was so real that, I mean, he was the most believable crazy I've ever seen in any movie ever, in all the ways that he portrayed it. So, but he did the same thing. He did method acting. He was so into the role that he did not break the role, and he delved so deep into insanity that he pretty much became it. And Heath Ledger is dead because of overdose, I think, of sleeping pills. However, he kept journals at the time, and he would even write down about how concerned he was for his own mental state, because he couldn't leave the role. After a while, he just couldn't leave the role. It was like the role was with him even when he didn't want it to be. You see, that's method acting and acting as if it can be dangerous. It's a tool. The brain doesn't know the difference. It doesn't distinguish between, normal and not normal, between playing and reality. All it knows is this is what you're being. That's it. And you do it long enough, and it adopts it as a truth that it's going to move with, it's going to take on going forward. So, for these people, it was dangerous. It's very dangerous, because if you act as if long enough of being a killer, you're going to be a killer. You're going to flow right into the role. If you act long enough being like a thief, you're going to become a thief. It's like, this is how it works. But if you act as if long enough of being a success, you're going to be a success. You're going to be, if you do it for dating, for instance, you're going to be the ladies' man. You're going to be the successful entrepreneur. You're going to be the successful actor. You're going to be whatever the hell you put into it, because the brain doesn't distinguish between this or that or another thing. All it cares about is what is. And when it adopts what is, that's when you become it. And it doesn't just let that go. It's not like you're gonna say cut one day and you just let it go. It's not doesn't work that way. It's a tool. It's a tool like anything else. You have to understand that a tool can be used for good or it can be used for bad. A hammer is a hammer, but a hammer can kill somebody if you hit them with it, or you can build someone a house with it. It's completely up to how you use it. It's a neutral item, and so is the mind. It's a neutral thing. It's like, what are you going to decide to do with it? You're going to be, the killmonger, or are you going to be the entrepreneur? Are you going to be the crazy joker? Are you going to be, I don't know, like a successful surfer? It really depends on how you want to do it. So, but be careful with the fact that the mind doesn't take a joke. It doesn't play around. Whatever you do consistently will become you. It's going to adopt it, as it did with these stars, some of them who are no longer with us, where they have to seek professional help in order to try and unwind from this experience. So remember that these things are tools. Use it for good or use it for bad. But remember, these things are not jokes. They will give you the results that you're putting into them. Whether or not you know how to use them or not, they will do what they're meant to do. You swing that hammer around like it's some kind of like feather and you hit someone, you know what's going to happen. This is the same thing. Use the tool, but without the knowledge to back it up, and you can cause a lot of harm for you and others. But use it the right way. Use it the way you want to use it, in a positive way, and you will produce amazing results in your life. So remember that. Use it responsibly, and don't pretend like it's a toy, because it's not. It's a very powerful tool that will shape your reality for you, because you become the shaper rather than being at the mercy of people who want to shape it for you. Alright? Until next time, I'll talk to you later.